Are vampire bats the bloodsuckers we think they are? That's the question on everyone's mind, isn't it? Well, let's dive right in and bust this myth wide open. Vampire bats, contrary to popular belief, are not the fearsome bloodsuckers that haunt our nightmares. Yes, they do feed on blood, but not in the way you might imagine. They don't sink their teeth in and suck the life out of their victims. Instead, they make a small incision and lap up the blood with their tongues. Quite civilized, wouldn't you say? There are 3 species of vampire bats: the common, the hairy-legged, and the white-winged. Each of these species has its own unique characteristics and geographical locations. The common vampire bat, for instance, can be found throughout Central and South America. The hairy-legged and white-winged, on the other hand, have a more restricted distribution. So are they the dreadful creatures we imagine them to be? Stay tuned to find out. Let us delve into the biology of these fascinating creatures. Vampire bats are petite, weighing in at only about an ounce, with a wingspan of roughly 8 inches. Yet, despite their tiny size, they are perfectly adapted for their blood-feeding lifestyle. Their noses are equipped with infrared heat sensors that can detect the warm blood flowing beneath the skin of their prey. This, coupled with their sharp teeth, allows them to make small incisions to lap up the blood. But the real marvel is their saliva, which contains an anticoagulant enzyme. This enzyme prevents the blood from clotting, allowing the bat to feed uninterrupted. As for their diet, these bats have a voracious appetite. They can consume up to half their body weight in blood each night. To accommodate this, they have a rapid digestion process that extracts nutrients and expels the waste within 20 minutes. Their unique biology is intriguing, isn't it? But what about their behavior? Let's explore. You might be surprised to learn that vampire bats exhibit some behaviors that are quite human. Let's delve into the social life of these intriguing creatures. Vampire bats are known to be quite the altruists in the animal kingdom. They don't just look out for themselves, but also their less fortunate roostmates. These creatures display a behavior rarely seen in the wild: food sharing. If a bat fails to find a meal, its companions will regurgitate a part of their own meal to feed it. An act of kindness among these supposedly fearsome creatures, wouldn't you say? Now let's explore their hunting habits. Vampire bats are quite versatile. They can walk, run, and even fly low to the ground. This adaptability allows them to approach their prey without detection, making them stealthy hunters. Vampire bats, it seems, are not just about blood. They are complex creatures with fascinating behaviors that go beyond their infamous blood-sucking reputation. Despite their blood-feeding habits, vampire bats play a crucial role in our world. You might be surprised to learn that these night creatures are valuable members of our ecosystem. They help control the population of pests, such as insects and small rodents, serving as a natural pest control. This makes them a farmer's ally in the fight against crop-destroying pests. Beyond pest control, vampire bats also contribute to advancements in medical science. Their saliva contains an enzyme called desmoteplase, which has been studied for its potential to treat stroke patients by breaking down blood clots. Remarkable, isn't it? However, it's not all rosy. Vampire bats can spread diseases like rabies, posing a risk to both humans and livestock. This underscores the importance of conservation efforts that aim to maintain a balanced ecosystem, where bats and humans can coexist without posing a threat to each other. So are vampire bats the bloodsuckers we think they are, or are they simply misunderstood creatures playing their part in the grand scheme of nature?